Hi, here we go with another cool old vintage sewing machine from the Stagecoach Road Sewing Machine Service right here in Swiss Home, Oregon. This machine, boy, look at the styling, look at the case. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is a Ford Deluxe. Look at that. Beautiful two-tone blue styling, lots of chrome. Look at the collapsible spool pin there. And this is a typical straight stitch machine from Japan, probably the early to mid 1950s. It's got a replaced nice safe cord set here. Let's plug this baby in and see what it can do. As I said, it is straight stitch, forward and reverse. And a really neat knob here so that you can lock that really long or really short. Plug it in. And there's the light. I'll just bet you the light switch is back here somewhere. Yep, little turner right there. And there's a basic class 15 bobbin. Ready to go. For winding bobbins, you'd want to push your thread there and up to wind the bobbin. You would push the knob and click off when you were done. I've already got a bobbin here. Nicely wound with blue thread. Typical class 15 bobbin case. Goes in. There, got your little hitchhiker thumb sticking up, and you put it on the spindle and let that thread go in there. Let's thread the top now, and around the tension disc. This is a real simple one here. Here's a check spring. Yeah. And then up through the take-up lever. Another really neat set of thread guides there. Now on a class 15 straight stitch like this, the needle goes in with its flat side facing to the right. What do we got in here? That's a pretty small needle. Hang on just a second, I want to get a bigger one. Okay. A little bigger here, size 14. Needle goes in with its flat side facing the side of the machine. This machine's got as a lot of our old machines do, have stickers from previous servicing places or where it was originally bought. Sawyer Sewing Center, Victoria, Duncan, Port Alberni, and Vancouver. That's British Columbia, folks. She's a Canadian. Actually, this machine is Japanese and probably was imported into Canada. But since they have the same electricity as us here in the US, it's not a problem. Okay? Okay, let's raise the bottom thread by turning the wheel towards us. Alright, now when putting in the bobbin case on a class 15, this is called your bobbin latch. Hold that out. That way your bobbin won't fall out of the case as you're putting it into the machine. And then you just, while you're still holding that latch out, guide it in until the little hitchhiker thumb fits in the notch there, and then let that latch go. And it's ready to bring up the bottom thread. Just oops, it's supposed to go under there. There we go. With the bottom thread, just like that. And now let's see what we can do with this machine. Let's just sew a piece of broadcloth first. Be gentle. It's been sewed on a few times, but that'll work. Threads out of the way. Okay. Give her a little gas. Always hold your threads when you start. so that they don't tangle. Listen to that, nice, smooth. Oh, and there's the stitch is really good there. Let's back the tension off just a bit. Nice sounding machine, huh? Reverse. Really nice lever there. Feels good to operate that. And let's pivot and turn around here. Nice stitch, really balanced. I'm using the blue thread on the bottom and the red thread on the top. Let's fold that over a few times just for fun. Doesn't even hesitate. How about this piece? This is a bottom off of my overalls. I'm a short person and I have to cut a lot of things off. Let's just try running across those fat seams there. Let the machine do the work. I'm not pushing or pulling the fabric at all. It goes right on over that. With a really nice stitch. Yeah. Back it away. Right up and over. Plenty of power. Now, even though this machine is called a Ford Deluxe, it has nothing to do with the Ford Motor Company. The Japanese were very excited about copying names that they thought meant really good. Sewing machines. If you want, okay, I'll show you one other feature on this. Dropping the feed. Right here. Down. So now we have not forward or backward. It's going to sit there. Why would you want to do that? Well, in case you're doing darning or free motion quilting, that kind of thing, and you want to move the fabric yourself. You can also release the pressure up here for even a little more. This works best if you've got your fabric in an embroidery hoop. But you can see the kind of thing for free motion quilting. You want to follow the little lines or whatever. So that's with no feed and no pressure, but you still have to drop your foot down to engage the tension. And we're always turning the wheel towards you. Yeah, so that's you moving it yourself there. Raise it back up, pressure back on, and you're ready for regular sewing again. Longer stitch and shorter stitch right here. Very small short stitch. Very small. Now if you want to buy additional attachments for this machine, it's standard straight stitch, low shank. You can get hemmers, rufflers, binders, buttonhole makers, all kinds of things that were manufactured for Singer and other companies back then. Just ask for a low stitch, low shank, straight stitch. So you really want to have this two-tone blue Ford in your sewing room, right? If you do, get in contact with us at stagecoachroadsewing.com.